Mic check. Cheer! Welcome to Club Shada episode 235. It's a lot of episode, I'm telling you. 235. Listen, if you're discovering Club Shada tonight, if this is your first time, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna watch this whole episode, stay with us, enjoy with us, fall asleep with us, all good. But after that, you're gonna go back to episode 1. And you're gonna watch episode 1. And you're gonna leave a comment and a like. And first of all, you're gonna leave a like now. You need to put some likes here. So there's already been 23 people. I only see 5 likes. It's not normal. Like that's lazy watching. Whatever you're watching from, give me some like action. Listen, this is Club Shada 235. This show is brought to you by Shadaware, the gangs of good fortune. This is a t-shirt from Shadaware if you want it, if you want to represent where you're from, and a lot of other cultural design, all done by moi. Listen, I want to acknowledge all the new subscribers on this channel. The channel is full of subscribers. Listen, we almost at the music is so loud in my ears. You don't have the same mix as me, but it's loud in my ears. Anyway, for all the new subscribers, Joseph Lejeune, Bukiwe, Osmild, Peaceful Rest Network, The Faraway Times, etc., etc. Welcome to this channel. It is midnight and 46 minutes in Lisbon, Portugal. Make sure that you put what time it is, where you are watching. You put the flag of where you're watching from and what time it is for you, so we know. I want to acknowledge our stream royalty for the month of September. We started good with Bruno Solo, the guy who changed names as much as change underwear. So this is his actual name. You all know him. If he had already 7 names already since we started this show. Thank you, Bruno, for $5 of super chat. And anybody you want to become the stream royalty, it will only cost you $6. You do a donation of $6 on the super chat, boom, you become the stream royalty instead of Bruno. And I want to acknowledge and thank all the subscribers, all the donators, all the sponsors of this beautiful show. Shout out to Sirene Desil, who's been really one of the biggest supporter, and shout out to everybody else who also have been supporting this show. I'm gonna start by saying that it's been 25 years since we have lost the Marechal, and for those that for who it matters, rest in peace. This is not a political statement. It's just a statement for those who believe that history is to be written. History is the good and the bad, and it's not to be forgotten. And a lot of people in our country nowadays, especially in Africa, we love to pretend that what happened before didn't happen, when in reality we have to embrace the good and the bad, because nobody is truly bad. some people try to do good things and then they just maybe sometimes they forget themselves in the Mike Phoenix, thank you so much for a super chat of 19 euros. It's euros? I don't see how much. Oh, 19.99 euros, so 20 euros. Sorry. Thank you so much for this super chat, Mike. It's been a long time. Welcome here. Listen, you're lucky I didn't have time because I had a lot of things to do this night. But I was about to do a top line on that song. Soon as I'm out of the show, I'm doing a top line. I'm just throwing it in there in the group chat, and then I'm disappearing again. What was I saying? Listen, yeah, some of us forget ourselves in corruption, forget ourselves in the flow of money, of power, etc. But nobody is truly evil or good. People are just, they come with an idea and then, yeah, listen. But they still are the foundation on what we build after, right? Even if it's sometimes rotten foundation, so good. Like, we live and we learn and we go from there. And sometimes we do better, sometimes we do worse. But it still doesn't mean that everybody that came before him or after him is to be hated. I believe that once we find the unity and the ability to look at who was before and embrace them, and yeah, listen, it's not going to be about like, oh, I'm nostalgic, or I hate him, or it's better now, or it's worse now. No, it's about, listen, this is our legacy, this is what we built all together, and we just embrace it and we learn from it and we stop pointing fingers at each other. So listen, rest in peace to the Marshal, 25 years. Listen, my dear cousin, what's goody? How are you, Mountain of Inspiration? I hope you're doing good, as I am doing. Listen, I didn't even post it. These days, I forget to post in my Instagram story that I'm live. And some people, that's where they see that I'm live. All right, so let me do a selfie. It's interesting that every time I open Instagram these days, it always shows me my wife. I don't know what it's trying to tell me. There you go. That selfie was horrible. Let me take another one. All right. Much better. Let me put the link. Oh, Instagram keep changing stuff, removing stuff from their place. Listen, I told you Vero is the place. We are live. There you go. Boom. I don't know why I feel like all of a sudden my nose is all of a sudden out of nowhere. I was good, and then boom. I got a running nose and allergy all of a sudden. What can I say? It is what it is. Everybody put me some fire in the chat if you're doing good. If you had a great time like Mountain of Inspiration, go ahead and put your thumbs up to support this show with the algorithms of the YouTube Global Central Voice Global channel. Hi there, how are you? Nicolo Pedro, what up? L'Île Maro. Dirty. Bruno Solo, what's good? Telling you. Thanks a lot, Mike Phoenix again. So listen, tell me, how was your week? You will listen. I'm trying to tackle 4 subjects tonight. So if I want to do this in an hour and a half, more or less, I have to go quick. But you know me, I don't know how to tell a story without giving all the details, and yeah. So let me take them one by one. So what happened this week? Olivier Dumou called me this week out from Kinshasa, and he tells me, yo, bro, you need to help me. I was like, what happened? I don't know. I arrived in Kinshasa from Brazzaville, and I had my iPhone, and somehow it was not working for whatever reason, and you needed to update something, whatever. I'm like, okay. What happened then? Then I gave it to one of these kids to go and update it for me and make it work and put the SIM card and whatever. I was like, okay, first red flag. Okay, and what happened then? This guy, without my permission, he had it flashed. Yeah, he went and erased it. I was like, why would he do that? Okay, so now the iPhone is asking for a password, the iCloud password, because the low-level security of the iPhone is that even if you erased all the content of the iPhone, you still need to put your iCloud email and password. If you want, hey Nadia, you still need to put your email and password if you want to use it. And even if you give it to a new person, you need to unlock it first. Even if you erase everything, and you still need to put the iCloud password before it authorizes the use of somebody else. That's the way for everybody to stop stealing them. And I'm like, okay, so what's your password? And he's like, yeah, that's why I'm calling you. What is my password? I'm like, why would I know what is your password? Oh, you know my passwords? I said, no, I only know the password of your YouTube channel and your Google account, because that's what I take care of for you, for your label. The rest, I don't know. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? I don't know. So start stressing me that I have to find a way. I was like, bro, okay, what is your iCloud email? Maybe I can go in there and try to see if I can have it sent an email so we can reset the password, etc. And so we went to the iCloud ID, the Apple ID, and he was asking to send the SMS to a number, and he had no idea what was that number. And I was like, bro, who set up your phone? He's like, I don't remember. And I was like, what's wrong with you people in Africa? Like, listen, every one of my rich friends that live in Africa, they never do their phones by themselves. They always have a chick or some boy, one boy that do errands for them. So they have like a motor boy. He's the one who's gonna go and prepare their phone, etc., put the codes, etc. And these guys, they have no idea of nothing. They don't know their codes, and they just believe that somebody has to always fix everything for them. And I was like, so do you at least remember where you got that phone? Like, yeah, no, I know I bought the phone. I bought it in Dubai. I said, okay, cool. And then where did you prepare the phone? He's like, I don't remember. I said, probably in France or in Congo. I said, well, maybe you have to find out who did it, so maybe we can find that person. And if not, yeah, you're gonna have to send an email to Apple and ask them to, you have proof of that you bought the phone. It's not a stolen phone, so you give them your IMEI. You give them your name. They will see that it's the same as the rest of your credentials. They will unlock the phone for you. Like, happens, like, gonna take like 10-15 days for them to check everything. They're gonna ask you to give them your ID, and then they will unlock the phone for you. First, they will make sure that nobody is saying that their phone got stolen. They will check with the database. If it's not in the stolen phones, they will unlock it for you from the distance, or unlock or just give you an email with a way to unlock your Apple ID. It is a little cumbersome, but that's for security, right? And he was like, "Can you do it for me?" And I was like, "I have stuff to do, my man. Ask to one of your minions." So that was the first thing. Listen, people. Now, after that, yesterday I'm mixing a track. I'm mixing that track, and as I'm mixing it, as I'm mixing the track, Logic, my program that I use, is super slow. And I have no clue why. I'm asking myself, like, what's going on with Logic? Keeps telling me that the disk is too slow, and I don't get it, because I only have SSD here. My computer, internal drive SSD, the 4 drives that I have in my bay, all SSDs, all 1 terabyte, none of them full. I don't understand. This thing was just slow, and so I start checking, trying to find a way, and I keep not being able to finish mixing the song. Every time I stop playing, it just takes 10 minutes to load everything, and I don't understand what's going on. So at a point, I ask myself, do I have a drive problem? I start looking, SSD slow, etc. And I download a program. Hey Emery, to called Drive DX, to check the status of my SSD drive, to check the smart status to see if everything is fine. I go inside the program. The program tells me that my disk is failing. I'm like, what? SSD drive failed too? Oh shit. I thought because it's not mechanical, there's less failure, and this is the biggest one. It's the drive with all the studio sessions, all my audio, all my recordings. That's the drive, the main one, the one where I have my last 2 albums. So of course I back up my stuff, but all these, like what I've been doing the last 3-4 years, it's in there. And I'm horrified, because I'm like, yo, if my drive is failing, and it's telling me, the program is telling me, your drive is failing, back up your data now. I'm like, yo, shit, what's going on? So, what I did, I took the session I was recording and what I was mixing. I took that file and I copied it. It's very slow. It was very slow, but I copied it to my main drive. Once I copied it to my main drive, I turned off my enclosure that have my 4 SSD down there. So I have 1 SSD for all my samples, all my Apple loops, etc. Anything that is sound data, I have 1 drive for this, 1 terabyte. I have another drive that is all my studio session, my masters, all the beats that I receive, all that. I have another drive, everything is video. So Club Shada episode, past episodes, edits of small parts of the show, anything. If somebody tell me, I want to play that show on TV, I can just send them a drive. So everything, video editing, Final Cut, I have 1 drive for that. And then I have a last drive with everything graphic design, logos, CD covers from now till probably 2000 and even 1997, something like that. All my covers, all my cover art in Photoshop, Quark Express. I have everything. I need any cover art from any CD that I did, I can just take them. Everything is in that drive. And the one that was failing was the big 2 terabyte one that have only my music sessions. So the last album I recorded and the one before are there. Everything that is en cours, everything that I'm working on right now, in that account, in that drive. I was like, oh shit, listen. So when these things happen, it's simple. If you don't take a shower now, you will not take a shower until in 2 days when you fix the problem. Computer stuff, you have to get in the mood. You have to already tell your family to leave you alone. So I went, turned off everything, finished my mix. Once my mix was finished, I put everything in Wave, did the master of that next single, upload everything to my distribution. Okay, I'm ready. 7th of October, I have releases until the 7th of October. Now, all this is done. I said to myself, either I try to find a way to fix this drive. I mean, I guess you're not gonna fix it. When it's failing, all you can do is save everything you can before everything disappears. So, what time was it? Yesterday, and it was already like late, so there was nothing I could really do. So, I just went to sleep. No, I went to the restaurant yesterday. I went to the restaurant. Then this morning, I said, okay, it's gonna be the whole day. I'm gonna fix this situation, or I'm gonna try to fix this situation. So I go to, what did I do? The first thing I did was go to PC Diga, which is a, PC place, computer stuff in my neighborhood. I went there, so I took a scooter. I went there like 5 minutes, and I bought myself a brand new drive, like this, SSD drive. That's what I use. So I bought myself one of these. So this is a 2 terabyte Evo, and I got myself a 1 terabyte. I didn't need that much because usually I get the big ones to do backups. So I got one like this. That's the one that failed. So I got a new one. I opened my enclosure. I went in the terrace and I start cleaning it, cleaning everything with the air compressor, make sure that it's pristine, etc. That's the first thing I did. Now I had a new drive. Now what I needed to do was remove the 4 drives from the enclosure. So I have 4 drives like this one. So I removed the 4 drives from the enclosure, and I took out in there my backup drives, because I have at least 10 backup drives there with old data. So I used to put them on big drive, Lassie, but now what I'm doing now, I put them on SSD drive, small ones, like size of a credit card with 1 terabyte inside. So here's one backup. This is a backup drive. It's very small. I'm not gonna open it now, but look at it. It's small like this. And you plug it by USB 3 to your computer. It's up there. You have 1 terabyte in there. You put everything that is done, like album that I finished, projects that are done that you don't need anymore. You put everything in the backup drive, right? So, blessed Bantuzik. So I got a drive like this, plus a new internal drive, and my goal was what? What I wanted to do this morning was take out all the drives that don't have to do with the faulty one, the new one, and the backup one. Put all these drives in the enclosure and do what? Take everything that is in the faulty drive and put them in the new drive. And once I'm done doing this, see in the new drive everything that is finished, every project that is finished, and put them in a backup and remove them from the main drive. Do some space. So Not this album because I'm still remixing it, but the album before, African Prince, I'm still remixing some stuff, so I might keep it still. But then everything else, like projects that I've done, projects from other people, stuff I did for Blaya, for Anselmo, all that stuff, put everything in the backup drive so they don't need to be here, right? So my first try that I did, those SSDs are amazing. I have two of them. I have one I have actually one. I bought a first one to back up all the episodes of Club Shada, because as I'm playing live, I'm also recording to my main drive here in the Mac Studio. Soon as the show is over, I got a folder with the latest 10 recordings, and I take them after a certain time. I take them and I put them in the backup drive. So I have a backup drive just for photos, vlogs, and videos and Club Shada episodes, so that I can keep everything in case I need a high quality version to play them on somewhere, or maybe, hey, listen, in case my YouTube channel disappears one day for whatever reason and I need to re-upload everything in a decentralized version of YouTube or whatever, I have my backup. So what do? I select the first drive, right? What up, Jordan? I select the first drive and I just take the drive and I say, save all the content to the new drive. It does, listen, he start calculating for I don't know how long. Then he said, okay, it's 416 gigabytes. 416 gigabytes of data. Do you want to copy all this? I said, yes, copy it. And then it just got stuck. And he told me, impossible to copy the drive because there's an error. Listen, the drive was failing already, meaning that some of the files in there were already starting to be corrupted, so you could not copy them anymore. And those files were lost already. So some sessions, so because it was a composition drive, in that drive I have compositions, MIDI files, and recording sessions of, probably 4 or 5 years of recording sessions. And some of them were already failing and unreadable, done, dead. So I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? I said, okay, let me open the drive, and instead of trying to copy everything, I'm gonna copy things one by one. So open a folder, the Kaysha folder, or maybe start from the top. So I started with I don't remember what was the folder I started with, but I went up. So I have the composition folder where it's just the beats I produce. And then in the composition folder, I have house music, zouk, kizomba, compa, reggaeton, hip hop, R&B, all the styles that I do. I divide everything in categories. And then after that, you have inside of each category, you have the year of production. Then you have the songs that I produce. And then you have another folder called Music Studio. On that folder, I have names of artists. So let's say I do a track with Bodhisattva. I have a folder called Bodhisattva. Inside that folder, I have all the songs I did with Bodhisattva. Mike, I have everything I did with Mike. Philly, I got a Philly folder. I got stuff from like compositions and productions from maybe from 2001, 1999 and before, and some things even in programs that I don't even know. I don't even have the programs to open them, like some old file from Pro Tools, Digital Performer, Cubase. I have everything, and I keep everything organized by artist name. So to show you how it looks like, this is what I had. Let me see. Can I show my drive? Yeah, there it is. So for example, how do I show my desktop? Let me see. Yeah. I don't know if you can see. Wait, let me see. Let me see if I can just put the desktop. Show me the entire screen. No, show me the Finder. There you go. So as you can see here, I have this drive. So you have compositions, and then in composition you have genres: two-step, Afro, Afro house, amapiano, and composition for other artists. And then inside there you have 69, ADM, ABG, Adams, Akon, Alisa. Did I do a track for Akon? Okay. I know Fela, Arsenic, like Baby Norton, all Baby Cruz, all type of people that I worked with during my life. And then in there you have folders with whatever program I use at that time. And then you have genres like, okay, Baile Funk, for example, I got 2 tracks. Deep House, I got all these Deep House that I did. And all these are Logic sessions because they are fairly, and then hip hop, you have in you know, like 2007, for example, 2008, 2009, etc., etc. Plus other older ones from, I don't even know what I use to program those, right? But I have everything. I can reopen everything I did in my life. And then I have a mastering. So this is for when I do my mastering by myself. I have a folder. Extra, I have no idea what is there. MIDI file stuff. And then I have a music studio. In this one, I have all my recording for me and other people. So Bodhisattva, everything I did with Bodhisattva, like Kilulu, for example, the last one, Braid, Supernova, Sin City, Eligio, stuff I did with Olivier, whatever, etc. So I don't have all the folders there because I'm not done with my saving. So what I start doing is what I did. I open in the bad folder. I open for composition, and then I took the first folder, this one, and then I open a second window like this on the new folder. So the new folder is called Doramon. The older one was called Doraku. Doraku. And don't ask me how I name. Listen, forget it. So I open another folder on the new drive, right? Where is it? Doramon. And I just did like this. I created a folder called composition. I created a folder called two-step, and then I copied everything that's inside. So this and every time, so let's say this one was the Afro folder. In the Afro folder, I have way more tracks from Ondiqua to everything else I did. So I started there. I opened the 2010 folder. That was the first one. And I copy what's inside. Then I open this, I copy what's inside. And every time there was a corrupted file, it would stop copying and tell me error 35, cannot copy. So I would not copy that file. That's what I would do. So imagine the nightmare. Now, so some of those files were lost forever. I mean, they would have been lost forever, but you know your boy. What I did after doing all that, I went to a solution that I use. So look, if you look at my my Chrome right now, you would see that down there, here, I don't know if you can see, but down there, it is downloading something. It's 16 hours left. There's 26 gigabyte downloaded out of 400 gigabytes. Okay, what is this? I actually use a program, and listen, let me give you the link already. I'm gonna put the link in the chat because listen, even if it's not a sponsor, I'm telling you, that's the best thing I ever used. I put the link in the chat, and the link is also in the description. It's called Backblaze. So what is Backblaze? Backblaze is an online backup that I've been using for probably 15 to 16 years now. And what it does, you pay, I think, $8 a month. And for $8 a month, every time your computer is not doing anything, it checks what's in your drive and it uploads everything to the internet, to the cloud, and it stays there. So it just takes the whole copy of your whole computer and every drive that is connected to your computer, and it uploads everything to the cloud. And what happens is that whenever you need anything, let's say you're not in front of your computer, even on your phone, you can go to Backblaze website, enter your encrypted code, put your, like, there's a lot of security because it's your file, right? And then you can get any file that is in your computer that is backed up. You can access it anywhere in the world. Hey, I need this studio session or this file or whatever that is in this drive that is connected to my computer. You can go, it will send you a link with a download, and poof, you can download this. So what did I do? I went there, I went to my backup, and I saw all my 5 drive, my main drive, plus my 4 drive, and also the backup drive, because it backs up everything. And I saw the drive that I wanted to recuperate from backup, which is Dorukai. And then it gives you options. Do you want us to send you a drive? So you pay for a drive and they send you a new drive or a USB key or a new SSD from America or wherever they are. I think they're in America. And they send it to you by DHL. Of course, you have to pay, and everything arrives to your house. The drive exactly the same as the one that maybe your computer burned in a house or something, or you lost your computer, somebody stole your laptop. As long as everything is backed up, they can send you everything. Or what you can do what I'm doing right now. In 17 hours from now, I just tell them, no, I don't need to receive a drive. Just send me my whole drive by the internet. So right now I'm downloading a zip file that has the content of all the drive that has failed. And what I'm gonna do, everything that I could not salvage, for example, I could not get my Kaysha folder, the most important, because the Kaysha folder itself is 106 gigabytes. So this must be full of already corrupted files. So I was like, you know what? Forget about this. I save all the small files. I'm gonna get a huge download of my whole drive. And once I get it, so I'm downloading it right now. So tomorrow at 4 p.m., I'm just gonna open this drive, this zip file, and it will show me all the content of my drive from the previous backup, which is 2 days ago. And I didn't do nothing in that drive until then. So I'm gonna start recuperating everything, copy everything in this drive, right? The new drive. So Doru, how did I name it? Oh my God, me and my names. I named it Doramon. So I'm gonna copy everything in my new drive, and then it's gonna be like if nothing happened. And then Backblaze will replace the backup of that old drive with this new drive. I'm just gonna tell him, hey, this is the drive you have to upload, and then it will just start making a safety copy of this drive in the cloud. So once I'm done with that, I have my online backup. I'm gonna take this drive. I'm gonna take this drive that I just bought, that is 1 terabyte, plug it USB 3 in my music drive, my drive, and I'm gonna copy everything that is old already, that I don't need to have in front of me, that I never opened. I'm gonna take all these sessions and I'm gonna back them up. So I can only have maybe the work for the last 2 years with me that I can use. And anytime I need to open maybe an old thing, I'll just take this drive. Same for old Club Shot episode, old shows, etc. That's how I do. And so that's where I am right now. Needless to say that I just took a shower just before this show. Before that, I was just in front of my computer non-stop. I didn't even eat. And listen, yeah, as I'm talking right now, I'm at 30 gigs downloaded, and it's another 370 gigs left to download. And listen, trust me, Backblaze, click on this link that's in the chat or in the description. Listen, one day I remember, when was it? And you know, those things, you never think you're gonna need it, right? Oh, nobody's gonna break into my house. Oh, my house never gonna burn. Oh, I'm never gonna lose my computer. And then listen, your drive can just stop working, and all of a sudden you lose maybe an important work that you're doing. Imagine the beauty that you can go inside of Backblaze and you can just recuperate everything. And you can go like, even if you just need one file, listen, you in the other side of the world and you forgot a file, you can go to your phone, you go to the Backblaze app, and you can have it sent to you. Like you can look everything that's in your drives and find one file that you need, and then after 1 minute it sends you a link, you download that file, you can use it. This already saved me once in studio, or you know, sometimes you left on holiday and you really need something that's important, but you know it's in your drive but you don't have it. With Backblaze, it's in the cloud and it's encrypted, safe, etc., etc. So I remember like maybe 10 years ago, I'm talking with Bodhisattva and I tell him, bro, Backblaze is the shit. Backblaze, you have to use Backblaze. You know, He was like, yeah, you and your stuff. I said, bro, listen, we musicians, Backblaze, we need to back up our stuff. And Buddy was like, yeah, maybe I'll download it. I was like, bro, stop maybe. Download it. And listen, if you pay for the whole year, I think it's something like $80 for the whole year. I said, bro, I'd rather pay $80 per year than be crying when I lose all my files. And he was like, yeah, I know, I'll do it. Okay, cool. At a point, we stopped talking about it. I forgot. We're chilling, and he was still living in Belgium. So one day, he went to Paris for a show, and Buddy works on a laptop. So he only works with his laptop. He had in his laptop, the same laptop that he used to perform was the same laptop that he used at that time to also make his beats. And he had everything that he ever produced and all his work that he was doing, production, samples, everything on that laptop. And maybe on a drive that he had connected to the laptop, I don't remember. And I think they went to a restaurant. They went to a restaurant in Paris Center, and then he left the laptop inside the trunk. And yeah, they went to eat for 1 hour, and when they came back, the car had been broken in. Somebody broke the window and just opened the door, got to the trunk, and recuperated everything that was in the car, including his laptop. And he called me in panic. Oh my God. They stole my computer. Oh my God, I cannot do the show. How am I going to do the show? How am I going to do it? He was like yelling. I was like, yo, And me, I was like, bro, don't tell me it's the computer with all your stuff, all your work, all your production, all your samples, all the work you've been doing for the last 5, 6, 7 years. Don't tell me it's in there. He's like, oh shit, this the computer. Oh my God, da, da, da. And I tell him, thank God for Backblaze. You've been doing Backblaze, like I told you, right? And he's like, no, okay, I don't. Oh. It took Buddy a whole year to start making beats again, just because he lost so much courage. Listen, we take years and years to craft our samples, our instruments, the programs we use, the templates, to program some sounds to sound different from everybody else. We take years and years to do it, to have our own samples, to create a library of something that's starting to sound like us. And then we have all these sessions with the vocals. Imagine you recorded like 10 songs, and you have those 10 songs that maybe you had to go to record somebody in America, somebody there in the studio. So some people that they will not come and re-record a song, and all of this was gone. And I told him, bro, I told you it's $8 a month. I mean, I don't even, is it? Let me see how much is it per month, because I've been telling $8. It was $8 10 years ago. But I mean, at that time, it was $8. Let me see. Backblaze.com. Back up your Mac or PC, etc., etc. Look at them. How much is it? Personal backup. Pricing. $7 a month, bro. 70 per year, or 130 for 2 years. I was like, bro, I know you hate it when I do this. I know you hate it when I start telling you should have, and you like, leave me alone, because the voice of reasons, nobody like to hear it. But I told him, bro, I've been telling you for years. $7 a month. $7. For $7, they back up everything. I'm downloading a 400 gigabyte backup of my whole music drive that just broke. If I didn't have this, everything I did because the last time I back up to another drive was probably pre-pandemic, three years ago. So if I didn't have this, maybe I would have lost 3 years of work. Beats from other people, that. Listen, I have a lot of beats from Malcolm that, Malcolm, every time he does beats, he send me the beats. And every time he wants me to sing on a beat, he just send it to me. Or every time I have a beat that I like, he just sends it to me. And sometimes he can have a hard drive failure. But because I already have all his beats in Wave, I don't need him to send me anything anymore. I record on top of this and I release them. Now imagine that one day he lost all his beats. I remember he lost all his drive. His PC had a failure, and I think I had 100 beats from Malcolm. And he was like, I lost all my beats. I was like, well, I can send you the 100 that I have. He was like, what? I said, yeah, I have a whole folder full of your beats. Like I have for Lil Maro, like I have for every beat maker I work with. I store whenever I need, I use. And he was like, I'm supposed to sell some beats to some people. What am I gonna do? I said, yeah, bro, let me send you your beats from 2 years ago. I have like 100 of them. Just tell me the one you're gonna use, and then I'll erase from my side. And hey, bro, go back to producing. And I told him the same thing. Backblaze. And I'm not saying this because they are paying me. They're not paying me. I've been using this program, this service, for more than 15 years. I was in Paris when I started using it on a Mac Pro from 2006, 2005, something like that. I've been backing up my computers on there forever. And when I change computer, I copy the old computer in a new computer and I tell Backblaze, hey, this is the new computer with the same thing. And then it just resume backing up the new computer and not re-uploading the old files. And as it's uploading, if you're using your computer to do something, for example, I'm live right now, Backblaze knows that I'm using the internet. So it knows that I'm uploading and I'm using bandwidth to do a live show. It stops using the bandwidth. So it stops uploading anything until I'm not doing anything in my computer. So usually at night when I go to sleep, when I put my computer to sleep, then it checks everything. It checks everything that is new in the computer and it just upload them one by one. And the big upload is the first one. This one can take a whole week depending on your computer speed. Here in Portugal, speed is, fiber network speed is fast, but when I was in Paris, I was really on the slow speed. To upload a video on YouTube today, it takes me 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Back then, it would take me an hour to upload a video on YouTube. And my first backup on Backblaze took a month. But after that, once everything is backed up, everything you do during the day, it's just gonna back up that. It's just gonna check what changed in your computer and back it up. Once you remove a file from your computer, let's say you erase a file, I think it keeps it for 10 or 15 days. So if you erase something by accident, you're looking for it, you can find it in your backup for 10 days. Listen, they're not paying me. This is the best service ever. It's like, listen, I start using it because the people that I respect the most in the Mac community, the John Grubers, the ATP, everybody, they all use Backblaze as their online backup. So I was like, I gotta try that. And bro, since I start using that, works for Mac, works for PC, and I think let's say you have I use desktop, but if you use a laptop, it's the same thing. Soon as you don't use your laptop, soon as it goes idle, it starts uploading stuff. And anything you plug, listen, even if you have when you have this, for example, inside of your camera, you have those little storage with your photos inside. If you plug them to the reader and you let them long enough, it will back up this too. Listen, that service is amazing. Anything that is plugged to your computer is backed up. And I think I have something like 5 terabytes of backed up data. Movies, Club Shada episodes, all my music videos, etc. All there. So I remember telling Buddy, I was like, bro, I told you, I'm sorry to tell you, but you had it coming. I've been telling you for years to use that solution. And come on, all you had to do was connect, put your credit card in or whatever, your PayPal, and pay $70. This is one night at the restaurant. And he was like, oh, that's not what I want to hear. I said, that's what you're supposed to hear. We were talking today, me and him, and I was telling him, yo, thank God for backup. Thank God for Backblaze. Backblaze just saved me. And he was like, he was telling me, yeah, I just stopped my backups, my Backblaze. I was like, why would you do that? And I don't remember why. And I think he wanted to use Dropbox, because Dropbox now does the same thing. I think they also have a backup solution. But I didn't try the Dropbox one because I'm very happy with Backblaze. But I know that Dropbox now has and because I use Dropbox Pro, I think I have access to the backup, but I've never tried it. Let me see how it works. Let me see. That's not here. Products, Dropbox, backup. There it is. Let me see. Peace of mind for all your digital life. If you have a Dropbox account, you can easy, secure, and fast. In a few clicks, you can choose the files and folder you want to back up to keep safe. We'll take it from there. It's automatic. And you can recover them from, it's more or less the same thing, right? Manage everything, How much is the backup per year? $5. Wow. Is it on top of what you have already? Let me see what type of account I have. My Dropbox. What do I pay? No, that's my files. That's not what I wanted to see. Your account has 2 terabytes of storage. I can upgrade to what? No, Dropbox Business. I'm not interested. Yeah, well, anyway, Dropbox also has a service, but listen, I never tried it. I think Buddy wants to do it. Me, I'm using 700 gigabytes, but I still have 2 terabytes left. Okay. Well, I thought the backup was part of it. You have to pay it. All right. Well. Anyway, listen. I'm telling you, as simple. Oh, new stream royalty. I just see now. Mike Phoenix with $20. Thank you. I'm telling you, Backblaze. You have the link. Use it. Listen, it saved me today after using it and not really needing it. It's just been running in the background for probably 16 years on my computers. And I never had to use it. I moved from Paris, I came here, I changed computer probably 5 times already. And look, yesterday is the day that my drive just decided to explode. And tomorrow, in around 16 hours, when my 400 gigabytes is downloaded, I will have a full exact copy of my drive. Listen, Dropbox, if you see this, thank you. A lot of work. I'm telling you. No, it's not gonna take a month. Tomorrow night, I'm done. MJ, what up? Listen, Backblaze is a godsend. Yeah, man. That's one of the best apps out there. Yeah, please do. Please do. Click my link so I can get some money. Emmanuel, how are you? So next beats, what up? When are you releasing this next beat? Yeah, listen, that was fucked up. What happened to Body? Listen, this put him down. I was like, bro, that was bad luck, but at the same time, that was your fault, bro. Like, all you had to do was to pay this stupid $7 a month and you would have all your files, like all the songs you need to play tonight, because he had a show that night. I was telling him all the songs you need to you need to play tonight, Anybody can you can go to an Apple store with a USB key. You go to your Backblaze account, you get the folder where you have all your session prepared for your show tonight. You download that from Backblaze and you put everything in the USB key. You erase from the iMac of the Apple store and you're ready to go. You plug your USB key to the Pioneer player and it's just like nothing happened. And then once you get your new computer, or once you buy yourself a new computer, you download the rest and you have your computer just as if nothing happened. But people don't like listening to me. I don't know why. Especially the people who have free advice from me. The people that get like, maybe because it's free, they don't respect my opinion. I need to do it. My last backup was last year. Bro. $70 a year. I'm going to send this to them. I'm going to send that whole video for them. I use Dropbox. It keeps all my files online and updated and been using it for years. I can even play videos back directly. Yeah. Okay. I also have Dropbox. So I have 2 terabytes on Dropbox on top of, so I have some files that I use all the time, like all my masters, a lot of beats from artists that I'm doing currently, and all my work with beat makers, singers, etc. I use Dropbox for that, but I don't use it for backup. For backup, Backblaze. Dropbox I use more to have stuff, my NFT, etc. So it's good because when I go on a holiday and I take my Mac Mini that's in my bag, or a laptop, when I open, or before I go, I just leave my other computer, so it syncs all the Dropbox stuff, and then I go and it feels like I'm home. I have access to everything I need. Backblaze saved me 4 weeks ago when my computer died. Wow. I've been using it for maybe 6 years now. Yeah, that's the thing. You think that because you're not using something, it's useless. And then one day you need it. And trust me, it changes everything. Yeah, any cloud backup service is essential for anyone these days. I do agree. That's for sure. Oh, Polar Closets, long time. I said, listen, when are you coming to the show? When are we doing a show together? When are you inviting me to your show? And when are you coming to my show? Thank you so much for this, for supporting the show. Thank you, sister. Always. Good. You're paying for your consulting classes. All good. Yeah, listen. All right. Now that we talk about the backup and my whole adventure, I want to talk to you about one thing. No, first I want to talk to you about something and give my honest opinion about something. It's going to be quick. Right now in the US, everybody's talking about Tiffany Haddish and another comic that pretendly did a pedophile gross video with kids. And I've seen the videos. Okay, I think it was like Life in the Eyes of a Pedo or whatever, like R. Kelly style. And it was a video from 10 years ago. And I saw the videos and I'm seeing what the whole world is just going crazy about it. I mean, the whole world, the whole American black internet, everybody's just so happy to jump on you when you have success. And I'm not gonna dwell long on it because it looks like a cash grab for me. Like, I'm sorry. I saw the videos. So what are people saying? Don't share the videos. You are perpetrating the how you call this? The trauma of these kids. Listen, this thing is this. Nowadays, if you say that you're not shocked and you don't see where the trauma is, people will just jump on you and go crazy on you. But I mean, I'm sorry. Like, they were trying to do a funny video. It was not that funny. I saw the video. I was like, okay, those are, I mean, listen, I don't know these comics. They are not my, I just don't know them. I don't know if they're funny, if they're famous. What, I just see that everybody was talking about it on Twitter. I saw the videos and I was like, wait, that's the reason? That's the thing where this is what you call the trauma? Okay. There's a difference between doing something that is not funny and doing something that is traumatic. And at a point, I think the US is just losing its mind collectively because anybody just wants to be a victim in that country. Everybody just wants to be there, crying about their traumas, and of course, suing you to the court of law and getting a check. And I believe that's what they're after. That's my opinion. I don't know. Listen, I'm not in somebody's heart to know how they feel, so I cannot say how they feel, but I can say what it looks like to me. It looks like listen, this is some kind of the bad joke of people maybe thought it was funny years ago. Actually, they did it for a TV station that paid them to do it, and they aired it on their whatever website or TV station for years and years and years. And 10 years after, that kid come and say that, oh, I'm traumatized because I shot a stupid video and she was a friend of her mom. And listen, I have a daughter, and if my daughter one day has to go shoot a commercial, a skit, do some modeling and anything, and just like my son when he was that age, I will ask the people, what is it about? What is the story? How much, I mean, what is it? Like, and okay. And that's it. And not just say, no, I trusted you and you traumatized my daughter. Listen, first of all, they shot comedy. Like, listen, some stuff can be not funny to you and funny to somebody else. Listen, maybe I have no feelings, but I didn't see why the whole internet was crazy. Like, when I saw the videos and when I saw people saying, yeah, if you are sharing this, you are perpetuating the trauma on these children. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's a comedy skit. It's not funny. It's a bad comedy, but it's still, I mean, they were trying to be funny. I mean, I understand what they were trying to do. They were trying to do a R. Kelly comedy, and that was like 10 years ago. Why are you arriving now, right? No. Listen, let me stay away from this subject because I think there are way more interesting things to talk about, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents and say the unpopular opinion, because listen, when you say the word victim, you have hordes of people coming down the streets of Twitter and they just go crazy. And if you dare say, well, listen, yeah, they were trying to be funny, or maybe it was funny back then, I mean, I see what they were trying to do. Yeah, I mean, they're not funny. But going from that, and if you say, I mean, I don't think it's a traumatic experience for kids to just be there shooting a video and like, and people will just refuse that you have any opinion that is different from their victim dogma. And I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I've heard about it, but I didn't see the videos. Listen, go on Twitter, you'll find the videos, and I mean, tell me where the trauma is if you see the videos. Like, because I didn't see it personally. I was like, okay, like some kids are paid actors to do way worse, to die in movies, to be beaten by fake parents. Like, and yeah, they know it's comedy or it's drama. It's like, it's, so I don't understand why everybody is acting as if they filmed kids. It's not like they filmed kids and they were doing something to kids. They were doing a comedy skit. Listen, everybody's just, yeah. No, they're not even suing the TV station. They just want to sue these comics because now those people are rich. Yeah. Oh, why are they not suing the TV station? Exactly. If people can bring you down, they go dig in your past. Exactly. Listen, that's why I always say, I'd rather not have any sponsors and be free and just make my little money the way I'm doing it with the support of you guys, super chats and stuff. Because nowadays, like, you cannot have any success and somebody will come out of nowhere and pretend that, oh, you remember that night that we fucked? Yes. I felt under your domination. You pulled my hair. Yeah. Actually, and you're gonna be like, wait a minute. Why are you coming 20 years after? Like, I didn't want to suck your dick that day. Well, you did it. I didn't say nothing. My hands were like this. Like, listen, and it's horrible because today you cannot even have a little nuance and say, listen, like, some point, sometimes it's ridiculous. People just be, are you victim shaming? No. Like, it's just that, listen, I've been, listen, let me not count situations. Listen, me, I've always made sure that anything I did in life, I was with people that were consenting, etc., etc. But well, now, if I have an example, but if I give the example, the person concerned might feel like I'm talking about our private stuff. So all this to say that I got a lot of videos in this channel where I talk about stupid stuff with people, and we just acting stupid. Stuff from 2006, 2005, and it was funny to us. And when we watch those things today, it's still funny to us. And we film this to have memories about the fun we were having. And maybe somebody can watch those videos and say, it's not funny to me. And I will say, if it's not funny to you, don't watch it. And they will say, no, it's not funny to me. And I feel hurt in my inside. And oh my God, I'm traumatized. And I'll be, fuck you. And they will call 20,000 people and they will come to these chats and insult us. This is the guy. This is the guy who make jokes about, I don't know. Listen, we were stupid back then. We were always talking about stuff, about sex, about, listen, like old videos. We had a video called We have a video on my channel. It's in French. It's called "How Many Girls Did You Fuck Thanks to Facebook?" And we are here in our phone counting all the numbers. There's a name and Facebook on the side, and 20 like, and yeah, and we there. I'm there with my camera, and I'm asking people, "What about you? How many people thanks to Facebook?" And I'm asking the girls, I'm asking the guys, and listen, it's not a question of is it funny or not. It was funny to us. It was just us discovering social media, discovering that you don't even need to go to the club to talk to girls and to guys. You can actually talk to them directly and get catfished on those places, and that's it. And listen, let me watch the video. Let's say, listen, we're gonna watch it now, and you're gonna tell me if it's funny. Wait, let me see. Is it on Facebook? I don't even know if I put them on YouTube. Kaysha, combien de oh, what was the question? As-tu serré grâce à Facebook? I think it's this. As-tu serré grâce à Facebook? I'm not sure if it's on. Damn, no, it's not this. Oh my God, what's wait. Kaysha, meuf, grâce à Facebook. Damn. So maybe it was not Facebook? MySpace, maybe. Oh my God. I don't even know. Those are old vlogs. Wait. As-tu serré grâce à Facebook? Kaysha vlog. Is it on Facebook? Damn. Wait, let me look at my vlogs. Let's do the research together. Wait, first, let me look at your comments. I think some people are digging up all videos materials against comedians and successful people to get more money or cause trouble. They tried it with Eminem's lyrics last year, didn't they? Yeah, listen. Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, etc., etc. Yeah, that's what they do now. They wait. Once you have money, they find some old stuff and they say, oh. Listen, I had a girl send me a message one day telling me, oh, you know, I'm in Islam now. And there's a video on your face, on your Facebook where, oh, I can see my hair. You have to remove the video. And I was like, what? Oh yeah, because now I said, listen, please. I think we see your hair for 1 second and we don't even see your face. So, and listen, that was like 10 years ago. Why would I remove my video now? Oh, because now I was, listen. At that time, the things you did are probably the reason why you are praying now, because you're looking for redemption, because I remember what you did at that time. So please. So you're not going to remove the videos? And I know I'm not going to remove my memories, because you can't assume that you had a past. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe she's still pissed. She never talked to me again after that, and I'm happy that she didn't. I'm telling you, Kaysha abused me in 1990 in Kinshasa. Wow. Listen, when you are successful, you always have a target on your back. Trust me, I know. Hey, Nali. Look, listen. Let's go find my vlogs. I think we can find. Listen, we're gonna find an old vlog. If they're not here, they're probably on my Facebook page. Okay, let's go to vlog 100. So that's 15 years ago, running and doing the gym. Let me see, 101. Okay, wait. Vlog 101. Why it's not showing me vlog 101? No. Okay. Vlog 110. Chilling in New York. No. 115. Babette sing at Champs-Élysées. Oh, wow. 116. In a restaurant in Portugal. 119. Cool Asian restaurant. No. Oh, listen, we were probably doing some stupid Asian jokes. Dinner with friends. Playing with my son in Brussels. 125. Let me see. From Paris to Cancun. Oh, shit. Okay, listen. From Ibiza to Gombe. We had a thing in when we say in Cancun. We had a video where like we were like from Dakar to Ibiza. Oh my God, like it's only travel. La Victoire d'Obama. All right. 34. Cotonou, Bénin. Audran-le-Zouker. Walking in lounge. I turned at 38. Audran-le-Zaïrois. What is this? Wait, let's watch this one. Wait a minute. We have to watch this one. Wait, let me turn off the music and send you the music from and send you the audio from turn on the audio from Google for you. Google Chrome, there it is. Okay, let's watch Audran-le-Zaïrois. I'm sure it's gonna be funny, I don't know why.
Parle-nous de la tenue vestimentaire d'aujourd'hui.
Une veste rouge, un t-shirt blanc noir, une chape noire, des jojo. Donc je suis habillé comme un Zaïrois. J'ai acheté une paire.
Non, les Zaïrois s'habillent pas comme ça.
Ouais, d'accord. J'ai acheté une paire.
Ah oui, là tu es très Zaïrois. Ah là tu es très Zaïrois.
Voilà, avec un truc de blanc. C'est un truc de blanc. Tu peux pas comprendre. C'est un truc que tu peux pas comprendre.
Moi je trouve bien. Donnez les écharpes et moi donner les écharpes. Voilà. Moi je te montre une veste avec le même. Ça c'est la peur de mourir dans les écharpes.
Alors je dois quand même faire un spécial big up au chapeau que Kaysha avait acheté.
Ouais.
Voilà.
Voilà, très frais quand même. Pour,
ouais, voilà.
Mais merde toi.
Parce que je le vaux bien.
Voilà.
Beau gosse Macan.
Non mais ça fait très père qui est téléphone. Moi je m'en fous.
Ainsi de souffrance.
Moi je dis vous allez sur Facebook, vous verrez la vidéo de sa souffrance au niveau du tatouage où le mec il est juste.
Okay, wait, no, well, nothing special. Wait, let's continue. Wait. 139. L'after party est dans la rue. Huh? That's the photo with the girl who asked me to remove her. No, I'm not gonna show that one. La meuf de Thomas. Okay, wait, look. Wait. Le club des rageux. Oh, it was a place we went to. It was a lot of singers from France, and they were all singing great, and we were criticizing them.
Cuisine.
Nous sommes dans la cuisine à l'anniversaire d'Elijah, chanteur de R&B. Montre-le un peu là-bas. Là. Non, c'est pas lui. C'est pas lui, mais il est sympa lui.
Il est
on
cool.
le connaît pas, on le connaît depuis peu, mais très cool. Hein.
Ouais, il est cool.
Et donc voilà. Notre clique, hein, la famille.
Voilà. Mais pourquoi vous restez dans la cuisine?
Parce qu'en fait là-bas ils sont en mode bœuf, non, c'est en mode Wimboé.
Mais pourquoi tu vas pas?
Dans la jungle terrible.
Voilà, c'est le bœuf alternatif.
Ce soir en canon. Dans la jungle terrible. Oh oui. Ah ouais. Stop. En ouaille.
Viens à nous.
Oh, malade. Tout est public.
Vous avez Nana qui peut faire du riz
client en fait au bar. Oh oui, ma ouais.
Suivant.
Qui n'aime rien.
Yeah, joyeux anniversaire.
Okay, nothing special here. I think we were just playing like. Okay, wait. I'm gonna find one that was supposed. Chanson sur le Vélib. Okay, that one was funny. Wait, what do you want for Christmas? Oh my God, that one was. La crise économique. Oh my God, we were talking about economic crisis. Chanson sur Vélib. The blind test du Zouk. Oh my God. That's we're trying to recognize all the Zouk songs. Petit dîner entre amis. Oh my God. Wait. Okay. Not yet. We're coming. Welcome to Lisbon. 150. Oh, clubbing in Lisbon. Okay, wait. Welcome to Montreal. Oh my God. My birthday in China's car. Wait. Shopping in Montreal. Les Kings du Karaoke. Oh my God, what is this? Happy birthday to my son. How old was he? Forever young. Blah. Okay, let me just... In Martinique. Oh my God, I'm losing. Like... Ce que pensent les hommes. That was us after a movie. Abidjan. Oh my God. Wait. Let me go down. After birthday party. Alright, listen. Let me show this one. Let me see this one. Ce que pensent les hommes.
Nous nous dirigeons dans les toilettes. Je suis une poulette vers les toilettes du UGC.
Ça sent pas très bon, hein.
Oulala.
So imagine I'm filming a girl and we are going to the bathroom of in the cinema. Imagine somebody just takes that and say, look at this. Oh, he was following girls with his camera. Oh my God, what an aggression.
Ça va?
Donc,
Alors, qui est en train de faire caca, à ton avis?
ouais, mon avis... Pétale faisait caca. Eh ben voilà.
Il était bien, ce film, hein?
Ouais, il était bien. Et toi, tu ressembles à quel homme?
Moi, je
T'es quel genre d'homme?
Ben Affleck, c'est clair.
Ouais.
Ouais, mais non, c'est le bon rôle que tout le monde veut être.
Non, mais moi, mon perso, je suis lui, ça va.
Tu vas bien? Tranquille?
Ça va. Ah, tu faisais caca,
Ah.
les gars?
Oui, t'es quel genre d'homme, toi? Est-ce que t'es un...
C'est quel genre de mec?
Dans le film, t'es plus Ben Affleck, toi, hein?
Ouais, maybe.
Moi, je me suis
Toi, t'es quel genre de mec?
Moi, je me suis reconnu en... Non, Alex, moi. Moi, je ressemble plus à Alex.
Sérieux?
Ouais. Vas-y, vas-y.
That we're doing in the toilets.
Alors, Audran, tu t'es reconnu dans quel personnage?
Je pense que ce film reflète un phénomène social
Oui, oui.
que Max Weber explique dans son traité en 1977.
Avec amertume, hein.
Avec amertume, voilà.
Tout à fait.
Et dépendance, amertume et dépendance.
On adore ça.
Donc,
Dommage, je parle pas de la
moi, je me
Baudelaire,
reconnais en Ben Affleck. Je sais pas pourquoi, mais...
Oui,
je me
tout à fait.
reconnais en Ben Affleck. Je pense que...
Shaina, reconnais-tu Audran en Ben Affleck?
Jackson, il veut pas.
Je suis...
C'est son...
Qui donne des conseils aux meufs, genre il connaît tout.
Ah,
genre.
ok, là.
C'est moi. Moi je connais plus les femmes.
Alors, Kaysha serait-il... Qui serait Kaysha là-dedans?
Qui serait-il donc
Qui serait-il donc
C'est le déménageur.
Alors, moi je sais qui est Kaysha. Kaysha est la fille au stylo.
Ah, bâtard. Non, pas du tout. Moi c'est Alex.
Non, c'est pas Alex.
Si, je ressemble à Alex.
Non,
moi.
non,
Si,
non,
si,
non,
je
c'est pas Alex, toi.
Aïva, c'est la blonde hein, dans le
Tu
film.
veux être du vin.
Ouais.
Ah non, non, non.
Tu vois, je suis le mec du bar. Elle.
Non, c'est Ben Affleck.
Bien sûr, c'est la meuf
Mais
du
non,
bar.
c'est Ben Affleck.
Non, Ben Affleck.
Non, moi je ressemble plus à Alex.
C'est là.
J'en connais.
Et une meuf aussi qui a des côtés chiottes aussi.
Oh.
Listen, amazing memories. We shot these after the movies, 2009. It's too bad I have one where I say why we don't trust women anymore. Peut-on faire confiance aux femmes? Confiance aux femmes. And we talk about we in Cancun. Okay, listen. In this one, we're talking about independent women. So I'm sorry if you don't speak French, but look, we're talking about independent women, and it was funny. It's like from 12 years ago, or if you, no, yeah, or maybe peut-on faire confiance aux femmes? Like, can you believe women? Let's listen to this one.
Un goût pas très bon par contre.
Ah, j'aimerais bien goûter, mais ça a l'air d'être super appétissant, mais bon. Ça va avoir quelque chose sous la dent.
J'aime pas le philosophe.
Les livres morts entre paroles de philosophe, c'est pas mal.
Oui, alors, le philosophe.
Peut-on faire confiance à une femme?
Encore, on est en vacances là.
Ouais, mais c'est important.
Bah, on peut pas faire confiance aux femmes en vacances. Justement.
Donc, si tu as une meuf, tu la laisses pas partir en vacances.
Si, bon, sachant que c'est un risque, après c'est une histoire de confiance, mais bon. Et d'amour. Mais bon,
À Cancun.
À Cancun.
Si ta nana te dit, voilà, bébé, je vais à Cancun une semaine avec mes copines.
Le silence en dit long.
Déjà, elle me.
Calme-toi.
Ouais, calme-toi.
Déjà, c'est un concept que j'aurais du mal à assimiler. Bah, une semaine au
Thank you, Emery.
Ah, pardon. Bah, une semaine... Sac personnel. Non, on dirait que c'était pas contre toi. Non, mais ouais, pas une semaine, ouais, justement, aux Canaries, tout ça, c'était pas grave, tu vois. Mais à la longueur, il y aura du risque, mais il y en aura moins. Parce que là, quand même, ce qu'il faut dire, c'est pas vrai qu'on dit c'est le paradis, machin, du n'importe quoi, mais il y a quand même, honnêtement, 70% de mecs, parce qu'ils viennent tous pour les meufs. Et des fois, tu te retrouves dans les boîtes où il y a 80% de mecs. Comme,
La boîte gay qu'on a faite.
Mais ah ouais, c'était 90. La soirée mousse, il y avait 90% de mecs. 80% de mecs. C'est barré, on s'est barré 1 heure. Non, on aimait la musique, on est resté jusqu'à 6 heures, leur bluff.
Mytho.
Pareil, après on a été au basique. La musique très bien, mais c'est pareil, il y avait des mecs. T'enlèves les mecs, il y a les bonnes copines et les mauvaises copines.
Ouais, mauvaise fréquentation.
Et donc si c'est avec les bonnes copines, il n'y a pas de problème. Enfin, si c'est avec les mauvaises.
Vaste. Faut-il faire confiance à sa femme?
Dernier mot de la fin quand même. Juste faut quand même leur laisser la liberté parce que si tu écoutes trop, c'est là où elles vont faire les connes. Donc il faut un minimum.
Non, si. Tu es pas d'accord, Guillermo?
Non, moi je laisse personne partir. À Cancun, voilà, Elie Domota a parlé.
Ouais,
une meuf,
personne n'ira.
une meuf, si elle a envie
La
de-
Guadeloupe, c'est en nous. Pas en moi, c'est en moi.
Non mais, hey, il n'y a pas besoin de partir en vacances pour se tromper, hein. Pas aller au bureau, machin.
Je vais pas lever les bâtons pour qu'elle me frappe. Attends, les gars, ils ont la dalle. Attends.
Non, je suis un taliban, mais quand même, ça, il y a quand même.
Ça, c'est sûr, t'es un taliban.
il y a quand même.
Oui. Mais c'est surtout.
Yvan.
Ils vendent du rêve.
Dis-moi, Vaste.
Ils vendent du rêve. Ta gueule,
Faut-il
Shrek.
faire confiance?
Ta gueule, Shrek, il a dit.
Faut-il faire confiance à sa femme?
C'est mauvais.
Très difficile. Moi, je suis quelqu'un de très déçu par les femmes, donc je ne sais plus si je pourrais faire confiance. C'est à elle de me faire en sorte que j'ai confiance, c'est souvent assez difficile.
Voilà.
J'ai pas de femme depuis très longtemps. Ça fait 5 ans qu'il est bas. Je ne sais plus si je pourrais faire confiance.
Regardez ma future femme. Qui est pour ça?
Regardez le balai.
Ah, qui est pour ça?
Ah oui, hein. Ah oui.
Tête de hibou un peu, hein. C'est une tête de hibou un peu, t'es une chouette, hein. Bah oui.
Le balai.
Oh my God! Look, listen. We've said so many horrible things already, but we were just young and stupid. What did? Oh my God!
Pas vu, pas pris.
Je vois rien, pas de suspect pour l'instant. Ça va. Après,
Donc t'es pas jaloux?
je suis pas jaloux, si je suis jaloux et je suis jaloux en même temps. Je suis jaloux en même temps.
Oh là là, le lapsus! Le gars a grillé son vidéo à
Bon, ok, maintenant dis la vérité.
La vérité, c'est ça.
que même pas en rêve!
T'es jaloux et t'es jaloux. Est-ce que si ta nana te dit, par exemple, je pars à Cancun avec mon meilleur ami,
Le cœur qui bat.
mais si t'as
C'est
confiance.
difficile avec tout ce que j'ai vu.
Ouais,
Franchement,
ouais.
tout ce qu'on a vu.
Rejoins ce que je dis.
Mais est-ce que toi t'es un mec à qui on peut faire confiance?
Bien sûr. confiance. Dans les yeux aussi. Rigole, allez, c'est comme moi.
Voilà, alors là, vous n'êtes pas sérieux.
C'est dangereux quand c'est une fille qui part. Quand c'est un mec qui part, c'est moins dangereux, mais quand c'est une fille, c'est dangereux.
Ouais, parce qu'à Cancun, il y a des beaux gosses, hein. Attention. Hein.
Putain, ils sont tous une complexe, hein, les bâtards.
On est tous des rigolos à côté.
Nous, on est ravis.
Jairo, peut-on faire confiance à une femme?
À part à sa mère, je pense que non.
Ouais.
Moi, je confiance en aucune femme, à part à ma mère. Sinon, franchement, on peut donner ma confiance.
Bah, et après 6 mois.
Hein, après combien?
Après 6 mois, elle est sérieuse.
Mais non.
Après un bébé.
Après avoir...
Jamais. Jamais les femmes.
Jamais...
Non, je donne pas ma confiance.
Est-ce que dans tes amis...
J'ai donné confiance une fois et deux fois même, mais franchement.
Ouais, mais est-ce qu'il faut parce que deux meufs l'ont fait à l'envers, punir toutes les autres?
Non, je sais pas punir. C'est pas parce que tu donnes pas ta confiance.
Bah oui, mais...
Je me méfie, c'est pas pareil. Je me méfie, ça veut pas dire que c'est pas parce que tu donnes pas confiance que je punis les autres. Ça veut dire que parce que tu donnes pas ma confiance que je t'aimerais pas.
Bah ouais, mais tu sais qu'une femme...
Justement, c'est pour tomber
Mais
de...
sache que les femmes, pour les femmes, une des choses les plus importantes, c'est la confiance qu'on leur accorde.
Ouais, mais quand tu leur accordes la confiance, c'est là justement tonique.
Ouais, mais peut-être que tu es tombé sur les mauvaises.
Ouais, peut-être, mais bon, c'est pas grave.
Le problème, c'est ça, c'est que...
Le problème, c'est qu'il y a vraiment des mauvaises.
La question est où sont les bonnes?
Où sont les bonnes? Mais peut-être que vous cherchez mal, comme
il faut faire
comme me disent
compromis
souvent
entre
les
la fermeté.
Peut-être que c'est dans notre
C'est bizarre, elle dit la même chose.
Bien sûr qu'elle est toute la même chose. Peut-être que c'est dans notre...
Dans le milieu, on évolue.
Dans le milieu, on évolue.
Quoi, dans le milieu, quoi?
Mais non, dans le milieu des starbuckeuses qui nous
Mais non, mais c'est le milieu. Le milieu de la nuit, le milieu du pop.
Peu importe. Tu vas rencontrer une meuf qui vient au madame pour la première fois de sa vie avec l'anniversaire de sa copine qui lui a pris la tête, elle sort, elle sort jamais. Tu vas la
Mais ça,
rencontrer.
c'est 99,9%.
Ouais, mais c'est pas pourtant qu'elle va pas se faire baiser. Tu vois ce que je veux dire?
Par les DJ qui sont là.
Voilà.
Moi, je ne suis pas DJ.
Moi non plus. Eh bien,
Moi non plus, donc trouve.
je vais vous expliquer le problème. Lors de la toute première relation, nous sommes comme vous les femmes. Bah, nous sommes vierges, donc nous y croyons. Donc on est là, on reste 1 an, 2 ans, on est super fidèles, etc. Et un jour, comme notre première nana, généralement on est aussi le premier mec, etc. Le problème des nanas, c'est que les nanas se posent beaucoup de questions, beaucoup trop de questions. Il y a toujours un moment où elles se disent...
Mais Kaysha, j'ai remarqué un truc.
Attends, mais qu'est-ce que ça a comme goût la bite d'un autre? Et là, ça les travaille et puis tôt ou tard, elles vont essayer un autre mec. Juste pour être sûr.
Mais ça te pose vraiment. J'ai remarqué dans plusieurs vidéos qu'on a faites, j'ai remarqué que c'est le truc de la première fois, c'est un truc qui est récurrent chez toi, que t'aimes bien. Je t'aimerais avoir une fille vierge.
Non, c'est pas
On
ça.
a remarqué ça plusieurs fois là.
C'est que la première fois en fait,
Ça change.
Mais ouais.
Voilà, non mais la première fois.
Est-ce que tu pourrais avec une
Moi je parle de ma première fois, pas la première fois de la fille. Moi ma première fois, j'étais vraiment persuadé que ça allait être pour de bon. Et puis voilà, il y a toujours un moment où elle trompe. Et puis ça se finit, et quand ça se finit, tu te dis merde, ça peut donc se finir. Tu vois? Et donc la deuxième, c'est plus pareil déjà, parce que tu te dis, ça peut se finir, mais t'essayes. Et quand on arrive à la 10e, ou à la 17e, comme moi qui n'en ai que 17 dans ma vie. Quoi? Bien.
Non, faut rire seulement.
Ok, d'accord.
La
c'est nerveux.
17ème, un doux. La bouteille. Mais la bouteille chinoise.
En fait, après.
les chinoises.
Ça, tu parles que des indiennes là.
Allez, va faire.
Ok.
Et donc en fait, après, bah, c'est dur d'avoir confiance. Et en plus, quand après tu arrives dans certains fields, quand tu es dans le game, quand tu as un peu de notoriété, un peu d'argent, et que tu sais plus vraiment si les femmes sont là pour toi, ou pour ta célébrité, ou alors tes platines, ou alors tes muscles, ou alors tes soirées, et puis en plus le pire c'est que tu finis par rencontrer des nanas qui ont tout de la meuf sérieuse, qui sont genre presque vierges, qui sortent jamais, qui machin, et c'est des psychopathes qui inventent des trucs de ouf, qui se font niquer pendant que t'es en tournée.
Ouais.
Après, comment
Émilie,
veux-tu avoir-
bisous. Dédicace à Émilie.
Ah mais non, pas donner de nom.
Juste un prénom seulement.
Ah oui, c'est un prénom.
Oh my God. Can you believe the videos that we used to do 15 years ago now? Oh my God, I laugh so much. That's amazing. Listen, I'm so happy that I have those videos. They're on YouTube. We were creating comments. We were creating content forever. And my boys there, all of them now are super famous. They are either big DJs or one is owner of a club. Listen, all of us, we made it. Now anybody could go get those videos and cut something there and forget that we just having fun. We just talking about experiences, like, oh, can you trust a woman, like whatever. And listen, when I look at it, I'm like, listen, it's great memories with friends. It makes me laugh as much as, because I don't remember those conversations, but it make me laugh because, listen, like, we were the worst people we were fucking everybody in Paris at that time. So us pretending that we are like, oh, traumatized, but we were having fun. And today it seems like you can't have fun anymore because somebody will take a video from where you were young and you thought it was funny and tell you it's not funny, do better, be better. And my only answer to those people is fuck you, don't watch me, leave me alone. But yeah, vraiment. I'm telling you, that shit is crazy. Emery, merci beaucoup, merci. Trop fort, tu as gardé ces vidéos, excellent. Yeah, I got everything. I got all the videos from back in the days. Come to Brazil. Ooh, I will. Soon, actually. So listen, to me personally, it just comes to a point where it feels like in America right now, and it's the same thing in France too. Soon as you get to a certain level, back in the days when you would get to a certain level of celebrity, people will just make up something. Before social media was a thing, we were already on social media. We were on MySpace, on i5 at that time. But people would make up stuff. Usually, when you got famous, people would say that there would be the gay rumors. Then there would be the drug, the cocaine rumors, and then there would be he got shot, he died rumors. Once you got all these free at that time, when I'm talking about 2003, 4, 5, once you got those, it meant that you were famous back then in France. Today is different. People gonna see you rise, and you're gonna have some psychos. What they're gonna do, they're gonna start looking at all your tweets. They're gonna look for something. They're gonna look for, they're gonna do search terms. They're gonna try to find you saying something, take it out of context, and then try to have everybody use it against you so that you can lose your sponsors and you can lose whatever movie you were shooting, and just to block your road. And I'm sorry, but to me, every story is different. I'm not gonna come here and pretend that I know what people are feeling in their body. But what it feels to me in general, it really feels like people are haters in a level today, and they have enough power. They know how to use the power of the stupidity of the sheep of the internet, of the gutter of the internet that is Twitter, to just create waves of hate towards you, disguised in victimhood. That's what people do today. And personally, which take me to my last subject. I can't believe I did 4 subjects. Which takes me to my last subject, I'm not gonna take long with this one because I know you guys want to go to sleep. And if you're still here and you're still enjoying the show, put me some unicorns in the chat so I know I have to continue. If not, let's go to sleep. But listen, it's a money grab for me. That Tiffany Haddish thing, that's my opinion. But hey, listen, much respect to anybody who feel like however they feel. I'm not here to decide how you feel. Last thing I want to talk to you about tonight, and then next week I'm going to talk to you about the power of freedom, of the power of the sacrifice for your freedom. And it's going to be a business conversation. And tomorrow and the next day I will have 2 videos with the listening parties of the remix singles. I'm not going to do it the way we do it when we listen to it together. I'm just going to do a full video with all the songs and no commentary for me, because I don't really even have time to put those videos out because there's too much things to talk about. The last thing I want to talk to you about is an interesting thing that is happening right now that is showing to you that we are ruled by idiots who think politics is Twitter. Listen, I know that when I talk to politics, I understand. My father is a career politician. He's been in politics in his country his whole life. Of course, there's been 20 years of exile, but all he aspired to do has always been politics, because that's what he feels for his country. And this is not why I believe what I believe. I believe what I believe because of being interested in politics for the last 20 years. Not only politics in the country where I'm a national, which is France, but also politics in Africa, which is completely different. Plus geopolitics in general, which is the politics of countries, between countries. And if there's something that is my conclusion to all this, and that people hate, but this is my conclusion, it is that politics is a job. It's something that you have to be a professional of politics to do politics, and not somebody that comes from outside and that think politics is Twitter and is being influenced or to make people happy on Twitter. That's not what politics is about. Politics is about running a fucking country. And when you want to run a country, you have to be pragmatic. You don't run a country by being a little sensitive person and just trying to please all the different people who are pushing for the attention in the attention economy that is today. I believe that when you do politics, it's not to be loved by people. It's to be elected to do a job. And sometimes you have to take hard decisions, and most of the time, hopefully, you have to take just decisions. And most of the time, you have to take decisions that are pragmatic. All right. Why do I say this, and why do I start my argument with this? Oh, nobody's putting unicorns? I guess I should stop maybe. Why am I saying this? Yesterday in France, they ask football players what? Because France right now that they cannot talk about COVID and all that stuff, the new thing that everybody's talking about is ecology. Everybody's like, oh, we're gonna have to leave less carbon imprint. We have to be more green. We have to be careful. The winter is gonna be difficult, and people have to lower the gas, lower the when it's cold outside, you have to put less heat and only stay at 19 degrees maximum, because everybody have to do their part, etc., 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 because it's going to be a hard winter, because there's no gas, and there's no gas because Putin turned off the gas. All right. And then there was Kylian Mbappé, who's a football player at PSG, and he's a trainer, I guess. And they asked him, what about the fact that football players are taking a plane to go from game to game? You taking a plane? Why don't you take the train, for example, with everybody, with the normal population? And a journalist asked this, and they made a joke. They said, we actually were talking about this, and we decided that we're gonna go by boat. We're gonna take a skipper to go, and then they laughed. Now, it was a joke. And right now in France, that joke is what the whole political class is using to display the usual little racism in France, and to remind all these football players that came from the ghetto and from the poor classes of black and Arab people in France. Yeah, listen, you're a football player, and we made you what you are, and you cannot joke about the things, etc., etc. You little, etc., etc. And listen, in France, they hate rich people, and if you're rich, you come from the ghetto, it's even worse. And the first thing I'm gonna say is no, you didn't make them what they are. They are multi-millionaire football players because they work from the age of 7 till today hard to become who they are. So they don't owe you nothing. People come to watch the game, and people pay money to watch the game, and people are putting so much money to watch the game that they pay those people to run behind the ball and to display their technique, and the people are ready to pay so much money that the players are getting a lot of money. This is just stupid economics, and the politicians, they know that, but they're playing the hypocrite. And now they want to tell you that those teams have to go and stop using the plane and take the train with everybody else, just because of the energy, the carbon footprint, and everybody has to be green, etc., etc. Forgetting that not even 6 months ago, the Prime Minister of France, the ex-Prime Minister, Jean Castex, took a private jet from wherever he was to go to Paris or wherever city so he could vote. So he took a jet and came, vote, and then took the jet back and got out. And that was normal. The same people are now telling football players, you should not take the plane, when these guys have no problem doing that. They just listen. And first of all, how did we get there? How did we get there? You guys are obsessed with the idea that you believe that you are going to be able to stop the Russians from the war they are doing with Ukraine, and that you've been there supplying weapons, doing everything, putting Russia out of SWIFT, not wanting to pay what you're supposed to pay them for the gas that you use, and then they cut the gas. And now that you cut the gas because of your stupid decisions, because you are doing politics the same way as you are tweeting, instead of thinking a little bit of, hey, if we do this, it might escalate to this, and it might escalate to this, and then the people who vote for you, me, will suffer, because they will have to do economies of etc., because of your decisions. And now you are pretending that, and listen, and Zelensky is out there in Ukraine telling everybody what they should do. Everybody forgot. Listen, let me go on Zelensky. It's just they're telling, hey, let's stop doing this. Oh, you should do this. Hey, you should stop working with and you guys just listen like little puppets. I don't know why. Like, listen. Again, I love all my Ukrainian friends. I've been there. I performed there. I have a lot of friends that come from there. And I feel for them. I understand what they go through because my country have been in war for years and years and years and years and years, and nobody cares. So I understand how it feels. But yo, when you are a politician and you are supposed to take decisions for your country and for the people that elected you, you don't go in Europe and take decisions with van der Leyen without addressing the people. You just come and say, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do sanctions. We're going to do this. Not even thinking what is going to create. Because the situation where we are and where whole Europe is going to be out of gas, out of the industry, not being able to do the thing. Germany is going to be fucked. And a lot of countries are going to be in problems, inflation, etc. All this is your decisions. Don't point the fingers at Russia, at Ukraine, because you could just go to the diplomatic route and trying to find a solution to this. From 2014, you didn't do nothing. Now that the Russians lost patience and they had their plans, they were ready, they were waiting for you. And they were like, you know what? We're going to cut the gas. And you didn't think they would cut the gas. They did. And now you're telling French people that they have to do an effort. And you're telling footballers, yeah, you should stop taking the plane. Yo, what about you, the politicians who give lessons to everybody? You stop having all this audacity and you start taking the subway like all of us. Why don't you take the subway? Do you need a driver? Do you need a driver and moto and motos and etc.? Do you need that? You don't. But you love to point fingers at other people. Okay, so if you care so much about the independence of Ukraine from Russia, and they're people, they have the right to choose by themselves, especially France. Here's what you're gonna do for me. Give back Martinique, Guadeloupe, Guyane, Saint-Pierre-et-Miquelon, the rest of the Tom, everybody in every Tahiti. Give back all these territories you have all around the world, because you are still working and talking like a colonial empire, and you have all these little territories that are part of the French that you should give back to all the people who live there. You're not going to do it. Why? Because you need to launch the thing there. You need to have the bananas there. You need to have your vacation place there. You need to have the power it gives you on the maritime routes, because this is your territory. So if you have a little island somewhere, it gives you all the land, I think 10, 20 kilometers outside of the islands. All this is your territory. So France is actually has the biggest colonial empire still. You are still printing money from West Africa, from France, all that stuff. And you are the one who's talking the most and trying to give lessons to everybody. And I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. That's what you should do. Stop having this audacity of trying to shame people for all your own decisions, because all this is your doing. We all got here in the first place because you decided to double down on sanctions and sanctions and sanctions. You made people understand that, yeah, listen, being part of the monetary system that you guys built for you and you pretend you built it for the world, it's not worth it. If I'm Russia, if I'm China, if I'm India, I'm like, yo, listen, all these small countries have a lot of power. And they should not. Listen, we, the French, we have a small country. It's a small country. 60,000 people. What is 60 million? Sorry. What is 60 million people compared to 1.5 billion? How are we still the fifth economic power in the world. It's not because of the corruption of other people. No, it's because of everything you did in the past to be there. And now you want everybody to act a certain way as if you are virtuous. Listen, as I said before when I started this show, we don't need to be in a country where we look in the past all the time. We have to look in front. But at the same time, stop the BS. Please stop the BS. Stop asking football players. Okay, listen. All right. Let's say that football players decide that they're going to take the train. How are you going to do the logistic of 50 people? Because these are football players, plus their managers, their team members, the rest of the team, the trainers, the massagists, everybody that comes with a team of football. There's 22 players plus the rest of the team. A team is usually 50 people that are traveling, right? So how you do when you're gonna have Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, all these people crossing Gare du Nord to go take the train? You don't think you're gonna have like a massive amount of fans and it's gonna be a nightmare? This is why they have to fly private. And all these people, they don't think, this is what I'm saying, listen, leave politics to politicians and go back to doing commentary on Twitter. Politics is not tweets. These people, they just want to talk, say something because they want to exist through the BS, through the new scandal. And they don't even think about the repercussions of what they say. They don't even think about the repercussions of what the actions, the laws that they decide. And they don't even think when they say, hey, you guys should take the train. They don't even think, how is it even possible? There's no private place. Like, listen, when you take a plane as a team, there's a private part of the airport where you're going to fly from. And yeah, listen, they have matches every weekend. There's 50 teams playing every weekend. And they're just flying. The logistics are crazy. You cannot mix them with the normal people. Because it's going to be, listen, the normal people will go crazy. That's how it is. And you cannot just say, oh, I don't care. Listen, you might not care, but the rest of the people will care. It will go crazy. And the kids and everybody will want to do photos. That's why they have to be protected. Because not only they earn a lot of money, but they also are worth a lot of money because of economics. Because people will go and spend money to see them play. So stop shaming them that because they're rich. Listen, this is one of the reasons why I left France at a point. It's a country where you don't even feel right because like you work hard to make money. All of us who didn't work from Monday to Friday, we work from Monday to Monday and we didn't sleep. We work hard to have what we have. And then only to have people wanting to tax us more and to tell us that, oh yeah, who you think you are. And at a point you're like, you know what? Bye. And listen, rant over. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. And listen, it's been 2 hours and 12. I can't believe it. I placed all this in 2 hours. That was cool. If you enjoyed the show tonight, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. Go check those videos that I showed you of my old vlogs. Please go and leave comments and say that, oh, you saw it at Club Shada and you enjoyed it. Again, thanks again to the stream royalty Mike Phoenix with $20. Don't forget to super chat to support the show. Thanks to all the new subscribers. This show is brought to you by shadaware.com. It's 2:47 right now in Lisbon, Portugal. Let me know Let me know what time it is for you as we ending the show. Put the flag of where you were watching tonight and make sure you send this to your friends. Send the links in WhatsApp to those who might want to see it if they speak English. Because, I mean, on pourrait faire ce show en français. Podíamos fazer esse show em português. Tô colocar aqui. Mon língua é pété vraiment. Listen, I'm gonna leave you with a track. Actually, I like this track that he's playing. It's a track that I produced in 2003 called Original Mapuka. And listen, I really hope you enjoyed the show tonight. And as always, Paula, I'm still waiting to be invited to a live so we can have fun. And Paula, I'm extending again the invitation. You should come and have fun with me on Club Shada and talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm gonna have some guests for the year. The first guest, I forgot her name, but I'm setting up some guests, and I will also do some shows where I open the conversation. Yeah, listen. I hope you enjoy. If you enjoyed, let me not forget to see the fire and the rainbows and the cute emojis, the unicorns in the chat. And I'm leaving you with Original Mapuka, and I will see you Sunday for the next episode of Club Shadinha. Peace.